Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So today I'm going to be reviewing yet another obscure and low budget feature, and yes, of course, it's going to be a horror movie, which is fine because I like horror movies anyway, so there's that. So anyway, this one is part of a Spanish horror films series, and I've covered like, what, two previous entries already? And so here we go again. I did promise I would just try to cover this series of films as often as I could, because a lot of the time these series of films can be difficult to find, or just any horror film that's really obscure, I guess. So the one I'm talking about is Dr. Jekyll versus the Werewolf. Yep, a part of this Werewolf series of films. This is the English dubbed version, by the way. So anyway, of course, as always, let's get into the story, shall we? So there was this character. Yeah, let's just say that. Yeah, there was, of course, gonna be Dr. John gonna be playing a role in this film, and things get pretty chaotic as you might expect, obviously, and that's fine. You have to make it interesting some kind of. So yeah. I guess in other words, we have to make sure that we keep things interesting in a lot of ways. So yeah, there was this character, Paul, whom pretty much searches for this cure for the full bull, full moon madness, I guess you can say. So, yeah, by visiting the grandson of the infamous Dr. Jekyll. So, from this point forward, what it ensures is that what happens next is like there's a crazy triangle, I guess you can say. Let's put it that way. It's really bizarre. There's also this sadistic individual that becomes a part of the story, as said individual does roam around modern day London. Well, modern day in the story anyway. So anyway, let's just say, yeah, this character does transform into this werewolf, and things get pretty damn crazy. There's also this bit where there's like a disco, disco dance floor kind of thing. As yeah, really, there's like a disco dance thing that happens in this movie. Like, what the hell? Yeah, it's weird. Like, it made me want to think, like, what the hell? Okay, that happened. Sure. But like I said, this is the English dubbed version, of course. So yes, there's gonna be more than one version of this movie, of course. Obviously. So there's that. And yeah, it gets pretty crazy. And yeah, I can't blame the movie for getting creative, I guess. I don't mind it really. So yeah, this is definitely one of these types of movies that gets pretty wild. Obviously, as it should. But anyway, this one pretty much deals with this kind of a thing, obviously. When it comes to finding a cure, of course, when it comes to the full moon craziness. So that's gonna be part of it, of course. I didn't mind it really. You have to get the story going some kind of way, right? But yeah, this was a pretty much acceptable werewolf type of a movie. And yeah, things get pretty damn insane, as you might expect when it comes to this kind of a thing. But anyway, I would definitely say that this is one of these types of movies I will definitely recommend. Yes, there are other entries of the series, of course, but yeah, this one, yeah, the actor in this one, he's known for playing these type of movies. His name is Paul, I believe. The actor, he plays this character whom he has to basically wants to find his cure. And that's the that's the one I'm referring to. He wants to find a cure. Uh, yeah, the actor plays his character like he's tortured somehow. So of course he wants to make sure that he gets what he needs. Obviously, he gets what he feels he deserves. But of course, it's a horror movie. Of course, you can't have it that easy. Of course, you can't have it that simple at all. You think, okay, getting a cure. Oh, yeah. And of course, for the person who you think may have the cure, may have the what you need. Oh no, we can't. You can't have it that easy. No, no. You think that this individual is really intelligent, this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type person. Okay, he has something to do with medication or whatever. You be thinking, okay, But no, with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, we all know how this story plays out with this specific character. We all know he's crazy in the head anyway. So of course, insanity sure is ready for it. Of course, obviously this insanity sure. So yeah, the actor plays his character, the werewolf guy. He plays this character who, of course, wants to get cured. Who, of course, wants to get have a normal life. But no, we can't have that. No, of course, things have to get weird because it's a horror movie. Of course it did. Shit have to get bizarre because that's what horror movies do. Is they get fucking weird. Oh boy. But yeah, this was wow, pretty crazy one. But yeah, it gets pretty wild as it should. I don't mind it really. I don't mind if that happens because I pretty much expect that to happen. Because the thing is, like I said before, I know I mentioned this before in other videos where of course, it's a low budget movie. Low budget movies tend to be more experimental to begin with anyway. So, I don't know, that's just the thing. Of course. I don't mind these movies getting experimental because of the fact that, like, okay, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in a werewolf movie, okay, two creature type individuals in one movie. Okay, bizarre. But anyway, I don't mind it really because I like the creativity they're trying to have here. Of course, you're gonna have various scenes and whatnot displaying how they were set up like the location. You have to set up a mood somehow. You can use the locations, of course, set up the way that you get a sense of what these characters are currently living and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. I should check this one out. Yes, unfortunately, I'm only talking about the American dub version. So, like I was saying, of course, there's gonna be more than one version when it comes to these foreign movies. Of course, that's not confusing at all. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'll give this movie, at least this version, an overall rating of a 7.0. Then it gets a 7.0 from me. So of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.